was spectacular. I found some really cool ways in which we can provide paraprofessional development, teaching our paraprofessionals how to work with students with disabilities. And there's some really great programs out there that will pay the paraprofessionals to take this continuing education. And there's a route to getting them with their foot in the door to pursuing their teaching education if they're so inclined to do so. So I'll definitely be working with that program. It's no cost to our district. It's something that is set up. If there's funds that can be taken advantage of for this development. I'm kind of excited about it, and I'm going to continue exploring that. I think that it could have great results for us. Mask testing has been ongoing. We've completed the 3rd phase of it, and now we are starting the 4th phase, which actually opened up this week. So our 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade teachers are doing that. We start our mask assessments, or excuse me, our math assessments next week with the rest of the school, and that'll continue for the next 3 weeks. So we're moving on with that. Current projects. This Thursday is our kindergarten and early learning program roundup. As of today, we have 17 students who are going to show up that are interested in full-time with our ELP program, and 4 are looking for part-time. That's getting kind of full, so I'm glad that people took advantage of first come, first serve, and we'll see how things shake out at the roundup itself. Currently, there are 14 kindergartners. I did a Facebook blast, and that helped a lot. So we should have a pretty busy day scheduled out on Thursday. And I think that it's very important. A community member shared with me that there was a rumor going around that there's not going to be a kindergarten at Whitehall next year. This is absolutely not true. I don't know how these rumors get started. I suspect that there was maybe some confusion with the unfortunate and untimely closure of Rocky Head Start. We're not affiliated with them. They're a partner to us, but they are in fact closing down for next year. And we are waiting with open arms for any 4-year-olds for our early learning program, which many of them have already signed up for that. And then of course, anyone who's of kindergarten age for that. So don't make a mistake. There is kindergarten at Whitehall Elementary next year. Looking ahead, field trips are all scheduled. They're going to some pretty exciting places this year. Kindergarten to Exploration Works in Helena. 1st grade is going to Wagner Nursery. 2nd to the Museum of the Rockies. 3rd to Lewis and Clark Caverns. 4th graders are heading to Archaeology Day in Helena and the Buffalo Jump. And 5th graders are going to Bear Creek, Golden Sunlight Mine, and Piedmont Pond. And I really think it's awesome that our teachers are taking advantage of the local amenities that we have. And a major shout out to them for finding good funding sources for these. They're able to write some grants to cover our transportation costs, which continue to go up and up. So they're able to do that entire battery of field trips within our allotted budget for that. So I'm really, really thankful for that. PTSA has been huge for us. Golden Sunlight Mine donated some things, and so I'm very thankful that they get to go and experience some of those awesome things. If you're not familiar with the Piedmont Pond field trip, that's my favorite on the list. They work with Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, the game wardens, and they all meet down at Piedmont, and they teach them how to fish, they teach them some resources management, and they leave with some pretty cool life skills that they can do lifelong, and even a couple of lucky kids walk away with a fishing pole or a fishing rod. So that's pretty awesome, and I'm excited that those kids get to be a part of that. Just wanted to generally announce to everybody that the K-5 track meet is going to happen on June 5th this year. That's the last Thursday before the last week of school. We could possibly have Monday be a makeup day, but I think that would get pretty dicey. So we're putting all of our eggs in that one basket, and hopefully we'll luck out this year. And then you'll see there's a handout that I gave you. The 5th grade teachers have This is going to be the second year that they have done the Living Wax Museum. And if you were able to attend it last year, it was absolutely splendid. They did an amazing job with it. The kids have been working on their research projects for most of the fourth quarter, and they research a famous historical figure, and not just what they did, but how they dressed, how they acted, and then they put on a wax museum. You go up, you push the little button, and then the student will deliver their report that they have memorized, and it's really quite awesome. So you're all invited to that. That's going to be during the day on May 22nd in the TIA. And of course, I'll advertise that a little bit more on Facebook and get the word out, because it is really an event you want to see. Something that's not on your list that I added later after I printed these, on the 17th of May, which is a Saturday, the PPSA is having their annual hoedown in the TIA. And they are going to serve some pulled pork sandwiches, and they'll have some music. They're going to teach a couple of line dances. It's open to anyone in the public. It's not really a fundraiser. The last couple of years, they sold the dinner plates for $5. They're planning to do that same thing again, which is amazing. They just really want to open the school, the community, let them come in, get to know each other, and it's been really successful. We've had 100 people there at the last one, so hopefully we can continue to add on that, and I hope you guys are able to attend. Is there any questions for me? Excellent, thank you.